first time I was told I had leprosy was in 1964. Then I didn't have so much of knowledge of it, so I didn't feel much about it. I knew people who had had leprosy, but that impact didn't dawn so much in me. I thought it was something that was going to finish within 2 or 3 years. Well, I wasn't quite afraid, so to say, as I remember. Because in fact, what I thought when I had the sport, I felt a loss of sensation. When we played football in school, I could just kick anywhere. I thought it was a kind of magic, not knowing that it was going to bring me to this point. So I wasn't quite discouraged, so to say, until later, when I started feeling abnormal sensations. That was when I was at Masanga. My eyes became affected. I had ulcers even in my fingers. That was the time I knew it was something very serious.
Mark og Rome spedalsk. Sammen nesten 200 andre spedalske bor hun i Masanga, en liten landsby i Sierra Leone. En gang var spedalskhet den mest fryktede sykdommen man kjente, og i middelalderen var det 19 000 anstalter for spedalske i Europa. Du dør ikke av spedalskhet, men ubehandlet fører sykdommen til tap av følelser i hender og føtter og etter hvert store fysiske deformiteter. Siden man mister følelsen er det lett å påføre seg selv sår under arbeid, men så lenge det ikke finnes noe trygdesystem eller sykepengeordninger i Sierra Leone, er de spedalske nødt til å jobbe for å skaffe seg et utkomme. De havner i en vond sirkel. På begynnelsen av 60-tallet opprettet myndighetene i Sierra Leone et tilbud for de spedalske i Masanga. Gjennom mange år fikk de støtte av ulike internasjonale hjelpeorganisasjoner, og sykehuset i Masanga utviklet seg til å bli et av de beste i Vest-Afrika. Så, på slutten av 1970-tallet, ble det utviklet en ny, effektiv medisin, og antall nye tilfeller gikk drastisk ned. For verdenssamfunnet som sådan er det positivt at spedalskhet er en sykdom på vei ut. For de spedalske i Masanga er det en tragedie. Støtten fra de internasjonale hjelpeorganisasjonene forsvant, for det er nok av andre verdig trengende i den tredje verden.
This X here means loss. That is loss in the hands, in the feet, and then loss in the hands, and then he has...
Bassi Samuel Conte er sykepleier og kom fra millionbyen og hovedstaden Freetown til Masanga. Han har i en mannsalder jobbet med det spedalske, og er kanskje en av de i verden i dag som kan mest om spedalskhet. På en tid da kunnskapen om det spedalske fremdeles var svært liten, og frykten for smitte var stor, reiste han rundt i Sierra Leone og undersøkte og bodde hos de spedalske.
During the time when Masanga was a leprologist hospital, and when it was a leprosy colony, by then they just grab leprosy patients and then bring them here and dump them here, give them certain treatment. By then it was the scientists didn't bring the real treatment for leprosy. They were just guessing treatment. So some patients they are not allowed in their homes. They build for them out in the bushes. There they stay. They carry their food. They don't even see their faces. They just leave their food on the road, and then they come and collect their food. They don't share with people because they thought it was a disease that was, it's a curse from God. So when you gather and say, oh, this man has a curse, then when they bring them to Masanga, they accept them in the community in Masanga. In their own community, they don't accept them. Because they accept them in Masanga, they come to stay. They come to stay. That's why we have many leprosy patients. In the past, we were having about 600 leprosy patients here in this hospital, in Masanga, around the villages. The good things about living at Masanga, one is you see people of the same kind as you are, most of them. You see them as they are. And we say many thanks to the community, the healthy community here. They accept everything, unlike other villages where they try to throw away leprosy patients. Here they have accepted everything. We eat same food with them,
We drink same water with them. In other villages, no. So with my living here, yes, I feel I'm accepted.
Spedalskhet har alltid vært omgitt av mye frykt og mystikk. De spedalske ble ansett for å være urene i religiøs forstand. Sykdommen var en straff fra Gud. Som eneste sykdom er den eksplisitt beskrevet i Bibelen, og i 3. Moselov står det hvordan de spedalske skal isoleres fra resten av samfunnet. I middelalderen ble de spedalske behandlet som levende døde. Det ble gjennomført dødsmesser i porten inn til leprahospitalene, og all kontakt mellom de spedalske og deres familier ble brutt. Ordet spedalsk er avledet av hospital, og de eldste sykehusene både i Norge og i Europa var knyttet til de spedalske. I middelalderen regnet man at det var 19 000 spedalske sykehus rundt om i Europa. Sankt Jørgens hospital i Bergen er det eldste i Norge og var nevnt første gang på begynnelsen av 1400-tallet. I Norge var det en sterk økning i antall spedalske fra midten av 1700-tallet, og det ble opprettet hospital i flere norske byer. Lepra er en kronisk infeksjonssykdom som forårsakes av leprabasillen. Smittestoffet overføres lett fra menneske til menneske gjennom dråpesmitte, men det er svært få som utvikler sykdommen. For å bli smittet må man bo sammen med de syke i lang tid. Det var den norske legen Armaur Hansen som var den første som klarte å isolere leprabasillen, og Norge var i lang tid et sentrum for forskning på lepra. Den første medisinen ble ikke utviklet før på 1940-tallet, og noen virkelig funksjonell medisin kom ikke på markedet før i 1981.
This is MB for adults. And then this is the PB. That is patients just with 1 or 2, 3 lesions. They use this.
Etter første behandling med den nye medisinen tar det ikke mer enn 48 timer før sykdommen er stoppet, og i dag er antall smittede på sterk tilbakegang over hele verden.
Isa came here with lesions on the skin. It was here, and then here. And here you can see the difference between this color and this color. And when he came, he got ulnar median paralysis. As the ulnar nerve was involved and the median nerve was involved, now you can see he has claw hands here, and then he has claw finger, claw thumb.
Isak og Roma ventet i 5 lange år før han tok kontakt med Bassi. Det første han merket var at deler av huden på kroppen ble misfarget, og at han mistet følelsen i disse områdene. Hadde han oppsøkt Bassi da, kunne han ha stoppet sykdommen og unngått muskelskadene, men Isa var redd for det som hendte med kroppen hans, og tørte ikke å oppsøke Masanga før han begynte å miste gripeevnen i hendene. Å miste kontroll over kroppen er en svært alvorlig i et land der fysisk arbeid stort sett er det man kan få.
We cannot actively engage in the only work that we think here is the most lucrative, the most paying, like agriculture. Because of disabilities, we can no longer fully participate. So we can do very little for our welfare. And that is why usually we call on people for some assistance. Otherwise, left to us, we just be abandoned. The families no longer care about us. And here we have children that we cannot actually cater for fully. And that's a very serious situation. That is why I hate to hear people say out abroad that leprosy is no more. So it's true in many countries that has been eradicated, but in Sierra Leone we still have. And Masanga is a focal center for leprosy patients. National Leprosy Patients Association, NALPA, Masanga office, 31st May 2008. Dear Mr. Ole, we received the $500 through Mr. John MCC donated as aid to the culture project. We continue to send many grateful thanks to all who have helped raise this fund. We are aware that the best way to thank you is to use the donation properly for the benefit of the association. Here is an update of the project we are currently undertaking. We first selected the site, which is very close to Masanga, and make necessary arrangements with the landowners. The next step we are about to enter is digging, plowing using big hoes, which is hard labor. Friends, we are also planning to celebrate our international days. The program is designed to be an international leprosy day for feeding the poor, disabled. The number of target beneficiaries is 160 members. Budget analysis for International Leprosy Day for feeding the poor, disabled. Food, 340,000 leones. Refreshment, 210,000 leones. Musical sets, 164,000 leones, summing up to 714,000 leones. The above sum will help greatly to bring us together for a whole day, cook food and eat together as disabled in order to reduce the stress in our lives. Thank you so much. We hope to hear from you. Yours sincerely, Mark and John. Okay, is that all?
That's all.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Etter vår første tur til Masanga la vi igjen resten av reisekassa vår hos NALPA, de spedalskes organisasjon, der Mark er sekretær. Planen var at pengene skulle brukes til å kjøpe nytt såkorn til neste års rishøst. Hjelp til selvhjelp, tenkte vi, og var såre fornøyd med egen innsats. Derfor var vi ikke helt blide da vi noen tid senere fikk brev fra Mark og ble fortalt at pengene hadde blitt brukt til en stor fest for alle de spedalske i landsbyen. Hvor skulle de nå få såkornet fra? Så leste vi slutten på brevet en gang til. Med pengene hadde de fått en dag der de slapp å tenke på hvordan de skulle få tak i mat og drikke. Vi bestemte oss for at på vår neste tur skulle vi arrangere en fest for hele landsbyen og ikke tenke på morgendagen i det hele tatt. For å handle inn til den store festen reiste vi til Makeni, som med sine over 100 000 innbyggere er det økonomiske senter og den største byen i nordlige Sierra Leone. Som overalt ellers er det kvinnene som sto for innkjøpene, mens mennene bærer.
10, give me 20,000. 20 only.
Africa, Africa, mama. Temene mawae Africa kulenga yero, Africa
NALPA is an association, I think, from the 1994. It's a nationwide. It's all over the country, but I think Masanga is the only place now where it is functioning. We used to get some kind of a subsidy from GLERA, German Leprosy Association, headquartered in Freetown. They used to give us some subsidy for our activities. But for the past 3 years, since James came to power, nothing. So we are managing our own. With the help of friends who come to Masanga, we ask them, they donate things to us. These are what we are using with our minimum contributions. Because even contributions, very hard to get here. Because everybody's fighting for their daily bread. NALPA is actually an association to bring leprosy patients together, move them from street begging, mobilize them and teach them so that they can improve their own welfare through income earning activities. And we have support from some of our healthy workers, healthy neighbors. They sympathize with us, they help us, they work, but then we need to feed them, we need to buy instruments, and if the yield is not good, then that's the problem. Because the intention was that if we have actually a good harvest, we can use this food during the rainy season as food for patients. But the number of patients and the type of yield we get is very difficult to say. We can depend on that. It's very difficult. As far as the NALPA has existed for the past 10 or so years, it has never been possible.
Nalpa leier land av jordeierne i landsbyen for å dyrke sin egen mat. 12 søndager i året må alle medlemmene ut og gjøre dugnadsarbeid på markene. Alt foregår manuelt, og i den stekende varmen er det svært tungt arbeid. Det de dyrker blir fordelt av organisasjonen.
Some they will give to patients for their food, and some they will keep, and some they will sell to do some other things in the organization. So those who are not able to work completely to come down here, they send their children. That's why you see these smaller boys around. They send their children to come and help. You know, see.
Nana brother, we know within a bush. I don't know. Tell me a bush. Tell me a bush. I'm going to go here.
We did. I'm going to. I'm going to tell you about the phone. I'm going to be. That's more. I'm for it. And I got me.
He was not coming for treatment for quite a long time now for dressing. And now he has been walking down in the swamps there. Now look at the ulcer. You are only ulcer here and here. And now it has escalated up to here. This disease, this ulcer here now for over 10 years. So what we're going to do, we're going to clean it and then dress it and then give him some health education on what to do. Next time when he comes to the clinic, he will do something better. We are not able to cure this, then well, the best resort is BK amputation. But he doesn't agree at all. They don't agree for them to lose one foot. They stay at home, they don't come for treatment, and then this is the end result. But the big problem with them now, when they're admitted here, they don't have nobody here, they can't get food, except they go out and work for people. And since they work for people, they don't get feeding here, that's a problem for them with their foot, with their legs and their hands, because they just have to walk to the place and then use their hands to do the job. We tell them not to cook, but we can't stop them from cooking. They just have to cook. They have to cook for their husbands, they have to cook for themselves, have to cook for their children. So if we say don't cook, what can I do?
Det finnes ingen sykepengeordning eller sosialhjelp i Sierra Leone. Kan du ikke jobbe, får du heller ikke penger, og er avhengig av støtte fra familie og venner for å overleve. Sykehuset i Masanga kan stelle sårene gratis, men det er ikke penger nok i systemet til å gi pasientene mat. For å finansiere sykehusoppholdet er pasientene derfor nødt til å jobbe mens de er på sykehuset. På den måten får sårene aldri tid til å gro. Og så må de nok en gang oppsøke Bassi, som kjefter på dem og forteller dem hvordan de skal stelle seg.
I know them very well. I've been working here for quite a long time. I've been meeting them in their villages. We sit down together, we talk, after work we talk and make funds so that I don't want them to be afraid of me, but I want them to use to me so that they will not be afraid to tell me what they feel when they have the disease. There was one man who was a sorcerer, a medicine man, a traditional healer. You know, these people say, well, leprosy is not a white man disease, it's a black man disease, it's a witch. If you get leprosy, you are a witch. So all the patients we got during the survey, about 30 of them, they moved over and went to the sorcerer. One day I went to him and said, well, are you taking care of these patients here? He said, yes. How do you care for them? He said, well, I take the leaves, grind the leaves, and then rub it on their skin. I said, okay, now that you are here and I'm here, let's make one thing. Let's treat one patient. I will treat the inside and then you will treat the inside. Then he said, okay, let's do it. And then we did. All the patients he was getting, I was getting them too.
Bassi kjenner alle landsbyene i Tonkolilli høvdingdømme, og alle kjenner ham. Han er en høyt verdsatt person i lokalsamfunnet. På den tiden han begynte i jobben, var det 3000 pasienter i hans område. 600 av disse bodde på Masanga, resten bodde spredd rundt i de små landsbyene.
We were going from village to village. In the evening we call all the people together, we talk to them about the disease, the incidence of the disease, and what it will create to have if it doesn't get the treatment early. And then in the morning, early in the morning by 6, 7 o'clock, we start to examine every living human being in that village. If there is some patient with leprosy, up to 5, then we open a clinic. There we go every month. Every month we give them their treatment. I used to have my leprosy clinic here during the old days. And then my friend one, Peter Bo, this is his family, he was here. And then he was with me in Masanga when he was sick. And then I took him down to Masanga. We were there for 6 months. And then it gets worse because he was having a bed sore, which went deep and infected. So we have to come home back. And then a week later, he died and he was buried. He is always ready to provide food for them. And then when he died, we felt it very much. But the children are still so kind to us when we come here. At any time we pass here, they must prepare food for us to eat. That's why I like them when we come here. If they know that we will be coming here today, they should have provided something for us. And he was a good man. This was a nice, quiet village. During Christmas season, it's very hectic. You get many people will drink a lot of palm wine and enjoy. All the leprosy patients who were here are all dead now, so we don't have any new one here. So we won.
You won here?
Yes, we won here.
I know Sabi parts. I make them the kingdom of the bloody Lord.
Kvinnene i Masanga holder på å forberede maten til festen. Det er nok å gjøre, for hele landsbyen er invitert. Det er sang og fleiping, og jeg vil anta at de kommenterer fotografens rødsvidde legger også. Det er ikke hver dag de får seg et gratis måltid, så stemningen er god. Kampen mot spedalskhet er i ferd med å bli vunnet. Antall smittekilder er redusert, og ny og effektiv medisin stopper utviklingen av sykdommen for de få som fremdeles blir smittet. En av verdenshistoriens mest fryktede sykdommer er kurert. Ingen nye spedalske vil lenger bli utstøtt fra sine familier.
I know and I believe in some time there will be no leprosy. Our great-great-grandchildren will never know leprosy. I hope before I die, we'll wipe leprosy out of Sierra Leone. Yes.
For de gamle pasientene med ødelagte hender og føtter og som plages med store sår, finnes det ingen kur og ikke noe håp om helbredelse. For å få et verdig liv vil de for alltid være avhengig av hjelp fra venner, familie og naboer.
This is your lot in life. You have to just accept it. That's the way I'm able to do it. That's the only way I can say.
Are you angry in some way?
No. No one to be angry to. This is your lot in life. So, life is a kind of, what do we call it, a panorama. It's a kind of stage. Everybody has his own action. So this is my action, so it's part of it. If you don't like it, you can just take maybe a caustic soda, and then you forget about it. But who dares? There are not very many now. Most of them, and most of us, are old, so we are getting very close to the brink of the grave. So maybe it's just a question of 10 years from. Are you getting it?